So in the previous example, we found that this swimming pool could hold 450 cubic feet of water because that's what the volume was. This next question asks us, this pool fills at a rate of 1 gallon per minute. How long will it take to fill the pool with water? Well, first of all, it's probably important to know that 1 gallon of water is equal to 0.133681 cubic feet of water. So basically now we know that 0.133681, or the rate at which the pool fills, is 0.133681 cubic feet of water per minute. So in order to figure out how long it's going to take, we want to divide 450 by 0.133681. And so if we do that, 450 divided by 0.133681 is, oh wow, that's a long time. So approximately 3,366 minutes. So that is the amount of time it will take to fill this pool. Go ahead and fill out these check-in questions around the swimming pool example that we just went over. What are some things that you noticed? What are some things that you wanted to try? And what's something that you heard or tried that you don't think that you understand yet? Let's work on some of these activities. It says many situations you will need to find an unknown value when all the other values are given. In the following activities, you will be given formulas you have used this quarter. One value will be missing, but the other values will be given. It is your job to find the missing value. The first activity says a rectangular pool is filled to the very top. These are called infinity edge pools, and the water flows over the edge so the visual effects looks like there is no boundary. The volume for this pool is 4,800 cubic feet. The pool is 20 feet long and 30 feet wide. How deep is the pool? So don't mind my poor drawing, but let's say our swimming pool looks something like that. And we know that it's 30 feet wide and 20 feet long. And we don't know the depth of the pool. So we have our volume equals length times width times height. We know the volume in this scenario is 4,800. We know the length is 20, and we know the width is 30, but we don't know the depth or the height of the pool. So I'm just going to leave that as h. And we can actually simplify 20 times 30 on the right-hand side. So I'm going to say 4,800 is equal to 20 times 30, which is 600h. So this statement basically tells us that the volume is 4,800, and that is equal to 600 times the height. Now, in order to figure out what the height is, we can divide both sides by 600. And as long as I do it on one side and I do it to the other, they will remain equal. And the 600 and the 600 will divide. And 4,800 divided by 600 is 8. So that means that the depth of the pool is 8 feet. Okay. Activity 2 says the Nordstrom Store perimeter is 2,350 linear feet, where the length of the store is 450 feet. Assume the store is rectangular. What is the width of the store? So I'm going to draw something, and here's the width, here's the length, and we know that the perimeter is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And let's see if we can plug in any of those values. Well, we know that the perimeter is 2350, and it also tells us the length is 450, and we don't know what W is, so 2 times 450 plus 2W. Okay, so now if I simplified this, I'd have 2 times 450, which is 900, plus 2W. Okay, so now all of the previous examples that we've done only required us to do one operation, but we're trying to get W by itself. So in order to get W by itself, we need to get rid of this, like, I think of it as an outer layer. So to get to the W, we first have to deal with the 900. And since these two values are being added, I'm going to do the opposite operation, which is subtraction. So I want to go ahead and do subtraction on both sides. And if I do that, 900 minus 900 is 0. I still have that 2W, and then 2350 minus 900 gives us 1450. So basically, I'm going to swap the order of my equation. So basically, we have 2W plus 0, which is just 2W, is equal to 1450. And now it looks like the examples we saw previously. Now we just need to divide both sides by 2. And if we do that, 2W divided by 2 just gives us W. And so we get W is equal to, and then we want to do 1450 divided by 2 is 725. So the width of the Nordstrom store is 725 feet. The second question asks, what is the area of the store? So we know that area is equal to the length times the width, which is A equals L times W. So we know the length is 450 feet. And we just found that the width was 725. So if we multiply those, we get 326,250 square feet. Is the area.